Guess what? My parents are finally here. My parents are here. They finally arrived to Japan. Yeah, they're right in the next room. So if you guys hear someone knocking the door or someone screaming on the other side, it's just my parents. I told my parents, please don't be loud. But they... they don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I forgive them. So yeah, finally my parents are here. They're finally here. I can't believe they're actually here. It's so weird. It's so weird to have them here. I never thought in my life they could have, you know, come to Japan. That is so insane to me. Like, guys, can you believe that my parents never took a single flight in their entire life? Like, they went from 0 to 100. They never even, like, took a small train trip or something like that. That was the very first trip to come here. It's insane to me. I know. It was the very first time they traveled at all. Because my parents never really took a flight or something like that. Like, ever. Yeah. So I think at the end of the day, they had fun. And then I was not expecting my parents to last a whole day outside, but them, like, we went back home around maybe 5. Yeah, we went back home around 5, I think. And then they were at around 7. They were like, "Okay, so what do we eat?" And I'm like, "Can we go outside?" And they're like, "Why don't we make pasta?" Oh my god! Stop! They're really leaning into the Italian stereotype. They're really leaning into this. I can't. They're too Italian for this. So my mom made actual spaghetti. Pasta withdrawal syndrome. My mom, first day she's here, she cooked spaghetti in my apartment. Based. And then my parents oh my god, guys, I've been to this restaurant, right? And I said, my dad asked, how do you say goodbye in Japanese? And then I was thinking, like, you know, I don't feel like Japanese people really say goodbye when they leave a shop. Maybe they say thank you. Yeah, maybe they say thank you. They don't really say sayonara. It's a little dramatic. Yeah. They don't really say sayonara. Do they say sayonara? Do you guys say sayonara? Sayonara when you leave a shop? Like, when you leave a restaurant, you mostly say goodbye. No, like, arigatou gozaimasu or goshishou-sama deshita, something like that, right? I don't know. Whatever. I told my dad, I said, you can say thank you in Japanese, which is arigato. Or, you know, if you want to be more formal, I was like, arigatou gozaimasu. But because I knew that my dad would never say arigatou gozaimasu because it's too long, I was like, okay, you can say arigato. And it's easy and short. And it's fine, right? My dad goes full confidence towards the waiter and say, "Arigatoni." He said "Arigatoni" and then left full confident. That's and then as the elevator was closing, he was like, I said "Arigatoni. Did you like it? You did a good job." I'm like, dude. I was so embarrassed. My mom. I feel like my mom. My mom is even more funnier. Wait, I need to tell you this, guys. I'm gonna cry. So we went to this small district. Okay. So hold on. So we went to this street full of stores and shops, right? Like, was it like one of those small shops? It's small shops, like local stores. It's like full of izakaya and full of those little stores around. Yeah, those are buildings, whatever. So my mom, she's pretty much this tall. It's like 2 apples together. Actually, maybe 3 apples together. Okay. In between of freaking like one of the biggest city in the world. And she had no phone, no nothing, no knowledge about English whatsoever. Probably barely. She barely had maybe a document. And trust me, guys, she had no money because she never asked for yen. I think she still had euros with her. She's so unaware about the world. I don't know how she's still alive. So we went to this store, to this street, right? And you might think, okay, she doesn't have any way that if she gets lost, we're going to find her again. It's impossible. She doesn't even know where I live. She doesn't know. I don't know how she's doing. And then, you might think, okay, like she might not have a phone, but she might stick around with us, because she's aware that if she gets lost, it's over. No! She would just run around to any shop that she can find just to look around, and we will lose her every 2 seconds because she gets lost. She doesn't even care. No, not a single thought in her mind thinking, okay, let me tell my daughter that I'm going to this store right now. No, she just go. And because she's so small, you don't even see her that easily. And then, the funny part is that she enters to the store. And then, in Japan, when you enter any store, they say, "Irashaimase." Like, welcome to the store. She says, "Salve!" Which is like, hello in Italian. She doesn't even try. She doesn't even try to speak any Japanese or English or whatsoever. And then she wanted to try some glasses, right? And mind you, I was just going around as well in the store because I wanted to, look around as well, the clothes and stuff. I wanted to see, it was like kind of a vintage store. So I was really curious. I wanted to buy something and stuff. I was like trying on clothes and stuff. And I hear my mom from my ears because she's not only very small, she's also really loud. Like, if, let's say on a scale from 1 to 10, Japanese people talk in like maybe 5. My mom, by default, speaks at 8 as her volume. So, you can hear my mom anywhere in the shop, right? And then at some point I hear her saying, "Posso provare questi occhiali, per favore?" And the waiter was like, "Huh?" And my mom was like, "Posso provare questi occhiali, per favore?" And she was like, and my mom thought that if she would be louder, the person who was working on the store, she would understand better. And I was like, please, no. I was in the changing room and I was like, no. Mom, stop. Oh God. And then, I went over and I was like, can I, and then I was like, yeah, can she try the thing? And yeah, she just doesn't even try. She's so stupid. She's silly. She's not really stupid. She's silly. I think she's silly.